Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna go on a little rant about Joel Embiid because y'all probably didn't realize some of the facts I'm about to drop in this video. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Embiid's one of the best players in the league right now, and has been one of the best players since coming into the league as the savior of the Sixers pretty much. He's a 5-time All-Star, he's been on the All-NBA team 4 times and the All-Defensive team 3 times. He was a scoring champion for this past season and became the first center to do that since Shaq. He's also been a top MVP candidate for the past 2 seasons. But that's where his accolades and success end, in the regular season. Joel Embiid is currently 28 years old, and in 5 postseasons, despite being a top 4 seed almost every year, Joel Embiid and the 76ers have never made it past the second round, playing in the Eastern Conference. Looking back at it, you might want to blame poor coaching, poor performance by his teammates, and unfortunate injuries, but along with those things, another common denominator is Joel Embiid himself. The closest he's been to a conference final is Game 7 of the second round on 2 occasions, 2019 against the Raptors and 2021 against the Hawks. Unfortunately, in the 2019 playoffs, Embiid dealt with left knee soreness, gastroenteritis, and an upper respiratory infection. He was able to start and play every game against the Raptors, but he averaged just 17.6 points and 8.7 rebounds on just 37% shooting and 34 from 3. Despite dealing with all that though, it took one of the greatest shots in NBA history to send the Sixers home at the buzzer of Game 7. In that Game 7, Embiid had a team-high 21 points along with 11 rebounds, but it was on just 6 for 18 shooting and 1 of 6 from 3. Then, in the 2021 playoffs, Embiid played on a torn meniscus that he got in the first round. He was able to play every game against the Hawks, and he averaged 30 points and 12 rebounds on 46% shooting from the field and 35% from 3. Most people blame this playoff series on Ben Simmons because he refused to shoot the ball in the fourth quarter, missed every free throw, and of course passed up that wide open dunk. Doc Rivers also got a good portion of the blame for enabling Ben Simmons and allowing this team to blow an 18 and 26 point lead in games 4 and 5 after being up 2-1. But Embiid also deserves a bit of blame because despite his nice stats in this series, he averaged over 4.5 turnovers in this series and had 8 turnovers in Game 7, including a crucial one right after Ben Simmons passed up that wide open layup. The Sixers were the 1 seed and had very high expectations that year, were obviously the favorites that series, but they lost Game 7 in extremely embarrassing fashion. Then of course, this past season, after having a semi-personal revenge series against the Raptors, Embiid suffers a torn ligament in his thumb and a right orbital fracture and mild concussion against the Raptors, which forces him to miss the first 2 games against the Heat in the second round. The Sixers lose both of those games. Embiid then comes back though for games 3 and 4, plays well, the Sixers win both of those games, but then go on to lose the next 2 to lose the series. In Game 6, Embiid has just 20 points on 7 of 24 shooting and 2 of 8 from 3. He finishes the series in 4 games, averaging just under 20 points, 10 rebounds on 42% from the field, 25% from 3. Obviously, the Ben Simmons replacement James Harden was not much better in the playoffs, but last year marks 5 postseasons with pretty good teams, a top 4 seed for 4 of those years, and still Embiid and the Sixers are unable to get past the second round. Once again, you can blame coaches, you can blame teammates, you can blame injuries, but nobody likes excuses. So Embiid's gonna have to prove he can stay healthy and he can keep up his MVP play for a whole postseason. In 8 career elimination games in the playoffs, Embiid averages 22 points and 11 rebounds with 4 turnovers on 40% from the field and 27% from 3. He's got to be better than that. So, do y'all agree with my little rant? Do y'all think Embiid is possibly an undercover, under-the-radar playoff choker? I'm not saying all that, but I am saying he's got to show up next year. And by show up, I mean actually be healthy 100% and have a great series, not only putting up good numbers, efficiently, but also not turning the ball over too much and getting those extra points that James Harden probably won't be able to get you. But yeah, y'all, that's how I feel about Joel Embiid. I'm rooting for him. I want to see him succeed. He's a great player, but the time is now. So let's see if he'll do it next season. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and comment for more, and I'll see y'all later.